I didn't gain the weight because I was lazy. I gained weight because my life shifted overnight and I didn't know how to cope with it. When people talk about weight gain, they usually blame it on a lack of willpower or motivation. But for me, it wasn't about that. It was about survival, stress, and being stuck in a lifestyle I never saw coming. And if you're working from home and wondering how the weight crept on, this might sound familiar. So take it a few years back when the pandemic hit and the stay-at-home orders were announced. I remember thinking, okay, this is gonna be temporary, a couple of weeks, maybe a few months, just a little break from the world. But we all know what happened next. The days turned into weeks, then months, and somehow I was still home, still sitting, still snacking, and trying to convince myself I was fine. Now, before all this, I had structure. I left the house, I had a rhythm to my day, even if it wasn't perfect, and a whole lot more movement. But once I started working from home full time, that structure vanished. I wasn't walking to my work anymore. I wasn't running errands, and I wasn't moving that much at all. So, my entire life was lived on one room. Wake up, work, scroll, snack, binge watch, sleep, and repeat. It was this blur of days that all felt the same, and food became comfort. Not because I was hungry, but because I was bored and anxious and overwhelmed and feeling disconnected from myself and from the world. So the scale wasn't the first thing that noticed. It was the tighter clothes and sometimes the aching joints and the overall heaviness in my body. And the voice in my head saying that you're losing yourself. Now, there wasn't one big moment that made me want to change. It was a bunch of small ones where stairs started feeling a little harder to climb and I started having back pain and I could not recognize myself in the mirror anymore. And the frustrating part is that I knew I needed to do something, but I wasn't sure how to start. Things were a lot different now than it was in the past when I had gone on successful weight loss journeys. I didn't have the energy for the gym, and I didn't want some crazy program that told me to go all in or cut everything out. I just wanted to feel like myself again. But I didn't need to do it all at once. I needed to start small, and I mean really small. So, what I did, I started walking. Just 10 minutes a day on my walking pad in my living room. That's it. And it felt ridiculous at first. 10 minutes, slowly, you know. So I was thinking, how is this going to even help? But the truth, it did help. It got me moving again and it gave me momentum. Eventually, I was able to do it for a longer time and I started putting in dumbbell workouts, kettlebell workouts. Nothing fancy, just the basic strength moves that I could do in my living room. I wasn't trying to become a different person overnight. I was just trying to rebuild a relationship with my body. And every step on that treadmill, every rep with those dumbbells and kettlebells, felt like I was taking a bit of my power back. This wasn't about shrinking, it was about returning to myself, feeling like myself again. Now, looking back, the weight gain wasn't just physical, it came with mental and emotional weight. Some shame, some guilt, and even embarrassment. But now, I've stopped punishing myself for what happened. I've learned to show myself grace. Because the truth is, I wasn't lazy, I was surviving. And now, I am choosing to rebuild. Not from a place of self-hate, but from self-respect. These days, I'm not chasing quick results. I'm focused on long-term habits that actually fit into my real life. Walking every day, moving with intention, and eating foods that nourish me, not just physically, but emotionally too. There's no deadline and no perfect plan, just progress one day at a time. And if you're in that space right now, feeling stuck or ashamed of the weight you've gained, please know this. You're not failing. You're not behind. You're just ready for a different chapter. So start where you are. Give yourself permission to take small steps. And whatever you do, do not give up on yourself. Now, if you need a place to start, I put together a free 7-day walking plan that helped me build a momentum again. It's simple, it's gentle, and it's designed for real life, especially if you're working from home like I am and trying to fill in a workout within your day. You can grab this using the link in the description. Let's take this one step at a time together.